Isadora is clearly salty. Way over there. So I'm here at Primark again because I gotta buy shoes for this weekend, and so I'm trying to spend like the least amount of money possible. Too big. I just paid £3 for shoes. Like, I don't know if I'd made this clear earlier, but I need these really crappy shoes for Sally because they provide us some shoes and like wetsuits and stuff, but we have to bring tennis shoes that we're willing to get wet, and none of my shoes that I currently have I'm willing to get wet. And I was like, Primark has really cheap shoes, so I mean for £3 I'm probably gonna wreck them this weekend. And so yeah, the dorm, and the paranoia for this game has gotten extremely real because we're down to like, I think like 15 people, and every single one of my flatmates is alive. So like, everyone is fair game. I feel like today, because of the way classes are and because of the show like all of us are seeing tonight, we're gonna lose a lot of people today. I'm kind of terrified. There they are, £3 sneakers. That was worth it. You know, I'm trying not to spend money on like shoes and like clothes that I want to buy. It's really hard, especially after watching Imogen. Everyone looked like a badass on stage with like their Adidas and Pumas and Nikes. Like, I just like want all the clothes, and I can't have any of the clothes. Kind of sad. So now, boop. So now I'm going to take a shower and get ready. I don't have class until like 3, and honestly, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do at that point, or like until that point, so yeah. So a lot of time has passed since I last saw you guys. I completely changed. I'm dressed for the theater tonight. I still haven't gone to class. I just didn't want to have to change afterwards. I just wanted to be able to like go back to my dorm really quick and then eat food. So I was like, whatever, I can dress like this, it's fine. And then also I got my first ticket for the 10-day trip. I was actually able to get a very cheap ticket there. So this is somewhat of a long story. So for everyone who is traveling, check all options. So originally I was like, flight is probably the cheapest, it'd probably be too much to train. So I looked up a bunch of different flights, and then I was comparing, and like the cheapest flight, I forgot the name of the airline, but it was a £40 ticket, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. But it left from Gatwick, which isn't super close to here, and it left early in the morning. And so the issue then became getting there. First of all, getting there. Second of all, the price of getting there, which would have been between 15 and like £30. And then also checking the luggage, because I wouldn't have been able to check the bags that I wanted unless I paid an extra 15 to 30 more pounds. And so already that ticket price, like that tiny ticket price, was like essentially moving up. So the other place that I was checking was British Airways. They had a £70 ticket that I was able to use the bag for, and I was able to tube to, so that would save me a lot of money in that regard. But then the issue became the time to get there, because the Piccadilly line doesn't have a night tube yet. If it did, this probably actually would have been probably a very good idea. And so then I talked to my mom, and she was like, all right, you've checked that, you may just have to Uber it. But she was like, before you do anything else, check training. And I was like, okay, I don't think train will be cheaper, but okay. And then I checked the train, and I checked the Eurostar, which is the underground tunnel, and they actually have a they have a train from London to Lyon, France, like just it's like a 4-hour, 41-minute trip or something like that. And so I wanted to do the underground tunnel anyway, and so now I get to do that. And the ticket was, I think, 62. The ticket was 62 pounds, and I don't have to worry about getting there because it's a 20-minute walk. Worst comes to worst, I take the tube, which is 2 pounds, and then I don't have to worry about luggage. So it all kind of worked out, and I leave it. So I leave it, I think, a little after 7, and I get there around, I think it'll be 2 p.m. their time. And so it just kind of all worked out in that regard, and I was like, yes, okay. So I have, and I don't need to worry about hostel situation for there. So that's 1 ticket down, 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets to go. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go eat lunch because I have 30 minutes till my class. And then, yeah. The moral of that story is basically just check all of your options. What I thought was gonna be the cheapest flight ended up being the most expensive, and then the one that I thought wouldn't work at all ended up being the best option. And so that includes checking the way you're gonna get to the airport or the train station, any extra fees, including baggage, because all of that adds up, and it's super important. I know I complained about the peanut butter being an extra pound, but it really is so much better. That's ridiculous. Okay, time for class. I have a feeling within these next 5 hours, I will have either killed my target or I will have died. Everyone is dying. Everyone is dying.
Not me.
Except Jordan.
Not I.
I think like 4 or 5 people like just died within like 5 minutes. I don't know where I'm going. Hey. Ed, I swear to God, I will bash you. Everyone who is alive, except for Piper, because she's in like a spot. Yeah, Blair died. Is just like hugging the wall right now. This is crazy.
Blair and Brandon.
Yeah. Playwriting is over, and I have killed a man. His name is Edward Bonahue, and I am sorry. But I beat you! But for real, Ed, buddy, I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
I am actually. I felt really bad. I swear, I literally left and was feeling so bad about
you're
it.
Full of it.
I'm not. Bye, Isadora. Isadora is now gone. We left her on the train. She's back now.
You devil.
Did I catch that? I really hope I caught that. Shanti, after all of this, betrayed Isadora. Betrayed her. We're back in the royal court. Oh yeah, upstairs. And we're very, very high up this time. Assassins down to 4 people, and we're in a theater with all 4 people in the room, and everyone knows who everyone is supposed to kill.
I mean, I've done shows in places like this.
It'll probably be a good show though. Show's over. I'm on my way back home. I came home alone. Like everyone else is kind of, I think, still at the bar. I guess the best reasoning I could come up with for that is like, I'm kind of in one of those moods. Because whenever I see a show like that, that's like it was a fantastic show, but it's very like, dark and depressing. And so like that already took me down. And then right after that, both Jordan and I tried to kill each other. Like assassinate each other, not like we weren't actually, yeah, you get it. And that like made my heart kind of sink. And so I'm very much like, not in a good, like, emotional mood state right now. So I'm just gonna like go home and not die. And so now I'm home. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Adios.